In this video, I'll be discussing whether to list or not list your voiceover rates on your website. Better question is, why wouldn't you? Right? If someone's shopping for a particular product or service, wouldn't it make sense to list rates, to list prices? Right? Just think about Amazon, right? If you went to Amazon, right, and you were searching out a gift for a loved one or something for a holiday, right, or maybe a birthday, and there were all these things you liked, but you didn't have a clue how much they were because none of the prices were listed. Well, that wouldn't make any sense, would it? Right? Or let's just say you went to the grocery store, right? And you wanted to go shopping, pick up some groceries, whatever, but there were no prices, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense. So my question is, why don't more voiceover artists list their rates, right? What is this mystery? What is this secret, right? Why wouldn't they list their rates, right? It doesn't make any sense. Right? If you want somebody to purchase something, right, you got to go and list rates. What person is going to solicit your services as a voiceover artist without knowing how much that's going to cost them? Right? Like, it blows my mind that I go and I check out different voiceover artist websites, right? And they are not listing their rates. There is no rate card, right? Why is this? Having a voiceover business, we have to understand, right? We are competing with massive other agencies, right? Places like voices.com, Voices123, Voice Bunny, Fiverr, right? We're competing with all of that stuff, right? If we play the game, right? So these places have rates. These places, right, will let the customer know how much it's going to cost them up front. Why in the world would you not have your rates listed? So for me, my thought is, okay, well, if they're not listed, and obviously they have a website, obviously they want to generate income from their website, the only logical conclusion is that they have no idea what to charge. And that's understandable, because currently, with the way that the voiceover industry is going, the rates are all over the place. Okay? So you have to determine, right, in your mind as a voiceover artist who has a voiceover business, right, what is going to make sense for you to charge? Right? Your experience level, your bills and expenses that you have to maintain to, just break even for your business. You have to understand the basics here, right? To understand what to charge. Okay. Again, all of these different things, right, that major organizations or companies put out in regards to rate cards are not really applicable today. In today's world, right? It's a really crazy thing that's happening in the voiceover industry right now, as well as some of the other industries that are out there, right? But with the advent of the internet and the maturity of the internet developing more and more, right? And technology being what it is right now, right? Voiceover rates are being lowered. And a lot of people that have been in the industry for a long time have not caught up to the status quo, what's going on right now, right? Places like Fiverr, Voquent, right? Other freelance websites, voiceover is basically developed into a commodity, right? Again, there's not even a real need per se to audition as much right now with places like Fiverr. You can make a substantial living just off of Fiverr. Not that you would want to, but you could, right? You could. You absolutely could. So again, the voiceover industry is in this constant state of flux right now. It's changing very rapidly, right? You know, if you think about the movie 2012, right? Earth crust displacement, right? That's pretty much what's happening in the voiceover industry with the voiceover rates. Okay. So you have to determine what's fair and reasonable for you to charge, right? And how do you do that? You look at the competition. You look at what other major sites are doing, right? Whether that's Fiverr, voices.com, Voice Bunny, whatever it is, right? You look at what other people are charging, right? And you go from there, right? Look at some of the top people out there. Look at what they're charging, right? Again, and you don't want to necessarily compare your rates to the people that are, you know, in the industry for a long time and have a solid reputation and a lot of experience. You got to put your rates in a position that makes sense, right? For your experience level, right? For your expenses, like all these things combined. What is your experience level? What expenses do you have, right? What do you want to make, right? Every week, every day, whatever it is, you know, whatever your rates are, okay, it's important to list them, right, in a clearly defined way on your website. You need to create a rate card that is very simple and very easy to understand, right? Most people, when they go to websites, they skim, they don't really read, okay? So it's important to put it in such a way where they can skim and get the information and decide, okay? Again, your website should be the number one spot for people to know, like, and trust you, okay? So focus on developing your website, okay? It's not just a place, anymore, right? To put a demo up and call it a day. No more of these one-page landing page style voiceover websites. Okay, that's horrible, right? That's horrible. No one's going to trust you like that, right? That's landing pages are notorious, right, for people distrusting them. So don't set your voiceover website up like a landing page. That's just a side note, okay? Don't do that, all right? But in any case, post your rates, post them clearly, right? Post them in a manner in which they can clearly be found, clearly understood, and clearly acted on, okay? Clearly acted on. People need to know what your rates are if they are going to buy anything from you. That's simple. That's simple. Okay, so don't make it complicated, right? Don't make it hard for them. Make the process as simple and easy to understand and to do as possible, right? Transactions should be smooth, right? Do not create unnecessary friction in the buying process, okay? If someone has come to your website, right? So they found you. That's the first step. Okay, great, right? But once they found you, if they then look at your website and they start to know who you are because you have information there, right? And they start to like what they're seeing and reading, right? They're going to trust you, okay? And they're going to want to buy from you. Have everything ready to go, right? Clearly identifiable rates in a clearly identifiable and easy to understand layout is going to mean more business and money in your pocket. So list your rates, right? Make it simple, make it easy. Don't make the buying process any harder than it already is. Make it a smooth transaction, and you're going to have repeat customers. Okay, that pretty much wraps up this particular tip. If you like this video, go ahead and smash that like button. Go ahead and share this video out to whomever. right? Somebody that's going to benefit from it. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed, because I know a lot of people out there are watching my videos and they're not subscribed. So do me a favor, hit that subscribe button as well. Little bell icon on the side, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.